Hello, I'm live. Welcome. I've been doing these programs which are Vinyasa for strength, or actually you could say yoga for strength, not really Vinyasa. And today what I'm going to do is more of a creative flow with breath and to really connect into the power of your breath as you practice. And especially the inhale and the pause at the end of the inhale, which can be very enlivening. So if you just inhale smooth and long and you feel the expansion through your ribs and your chest and all the way up, focus right into the brow, and you hold, you can hold a positive image or intention as you are at the end of the inhale. Then exhale, release, and you just connect down deep into your core, emptying out. And this pattern, this simple expanded inhale, expanding the ribs, the chest, up through the throat, like you're just drawing up the front of the spine, focusing right into the center of the head, and just move that energy up your spine and hold that at the end, lift through the pelvic floor, exhale and release. And this, we'll keep coming back to this pattern as we move, okay? So welcome today, and just come to your mat. Come towards the back of your mat and bend your knees. You have your feet hip width. Inhale again. You're going to bring your heart forward and pause for a moment. Sternum reaching forward, you just drop your chin in. Then exhale and round in. Just keep going back to that inhale pattern. We're just going to do it briefly in a couple different forms. Inhale into the, sometimes we call it a cat-cow, standing, right? Pause at the end of that inhale, drop your chin in, and just lift through the pelvic floor. Good. Exhale, release, round in, and then come to standing, and hands to the hips, reach one arm up, and then inhale and lean to the side, the opposite side of the arm. Again, just pause for a moment, then end of the inhale, then exhale back to neutral with the same arm up. Then inhale into the side bend. It's a little different than what we normally do. You can just inhale deeper and then find that pause. Exhale to neutral. Switch the arm, the other arm up. Then you're inhaling into the side bend. Expand through the side ribs. Pause for a moment. Exhale back to neutral. Still reaching the arm up. Then inhale. And each time just see if you can really accentuate that deepening of your inhale. Pause. Good. When you're ready, come back to neutral. Then interlace above. Inhale again. And just keep inhaling as you go towards a gentle twist. You're just turning, still reaching up. And again, pause. You lift and turn. And exhale back to center. Okay? Inhale. Lengthen. Turn. Still inhaling. Lengthen. Just draw up. Ground the heels. Pelvic floor lifting. Chin dropping in. Exhale to neutral. Let's just do that one more time as you go. Inhale. Keep inhaling like you're just lengthening and expanding as you turn into the twist. Pause for a moment. Just lift the energy up, spiraling up through your spine. And exhale back to neutral. Last one like this. Go inhale. Inhale. Use your Ujjayi breath. The sound in the throat, ground the heels, tailbone down. Good. Exhale back to neutral. Release your arms down. Okay, now towards the back of the mat, we're going to hands at the hips. Inhale, just lift your heart, ground your heels, tailbone reaching down. Pause for a moment. You're just doing a gentle back bend. Just drop your chin in, look into your heart. Good. Exhale, soften the knees and reach your hands forward and down. Keep the pinkies to the edges of your mat. Then bring your knees down and inhale and lift your heart again in this almost camel prep position. Pause. And then exhale to a child's pose. So just sit back towards your heels, reach your arms forward. Inhale, rock forward through all fours to gentle approach to upward dog. Keep long inhale. And just at the end, you're lifting, pressing, and drop your chin in. Widen across your chest. Then exhale back to downward dog. Tuck your toes, lengthen back. Bring your knees down again, bring your hands to your hips. Inhale and lift to this camel prep position. Smooth, long inhale. Expand. Drop your chin in. You're holding at the end. And then exhale, child's pose. Very different feeling when you really work with the breath. So come forward to upward dog again. Gentle approach. Inhale, smooth and long. Activate at the end. The legs, press the hands. Pause the breath. Focus into your brow. And exhale back to downward dog. Tuck your toes. Lengthen back. Okay, just take a breath in downward dog. Again, all that breathing with the inhales, you can do it here as you're in your downward dog and feel how you can really expand through your ribs, through the back ribs, the side ribs. The downward dog makes a great breathing position. Okay, now look forward. You could walk or hop your feet forward between your hands. Inhale, flat back. Again, pause. Exhale and fold. Come all the way up. Inhale, let's just do hands to the hips. And lift your heart. Ground the heels, tailbone down. Pause for a moment. And then exhale to neutral, standing. To that same pattern we go. Hands to the hips, inhale, lift your heart, inner thighs roll back. Pause for a moment. And then exhale, fold into your forward bend. Easy forward bend. Inhale, flat back. Again, long inhale. Then pause, you can drop your chin in, but you're still lengthening your spine. Exhale, take the right foot back. Just take one foot back. On Facebook, it kind of gets confusing, right? One foot back into the lunge. Inhale and reach up. Interlace above again. Settling forward. Pause. Drop your chin in. And then exhale, come back to plank. Stay in it. As you inhale, you're going to go to a long inhale and hold. Good. Exhale, you can go knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Then inhale to upward dog. Again, long and smooth. Inhale. Press the feet, press the hands. Pause for a moment. You can drop your chin in. And exhale back to downward dog. So, just take a breath here. We're going to do this same cycle, but starting from the top. So you go hop or step forward, inhale, flat back. Again, you go long inhale. Pause. Lift to the pelvic floor. Exhale, fold. Come all the way up. Inhale. You can do hands at the hips. Project the sternum up. Tailbone down. Pause at the end. Drop your chin in. Good. Exhale to neutral. So breathing salute. Inhale. Lift your heart again. Ground the heels. Pause for a moment. Focus into your brow. And exhale. Fold. Inhale. Flat back. Pause for a moment. Drop your chin in. Exhale, take the other foot back. So if you have to maybe experiment to see which one it was. So, and then reach up, inhale in your lunge. Long breath. Pause at the end. Good, and then exhale to plank. Inhale in it. Again, pause. And then exhale, you can choose your transition. Knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale, long inhale to upward dog. Exhale, back to downward dog. Okay. From here, we're going to breathe into some warrior poses. So from the downward dog, take the right leg back, inhale. Exhale and step. Plant the back foot, inhale, come up, first warrior. So interlace above again. Just deep inhale, pause. Then open it like the second warrior, exhale. Go to a high lunge. Inhale again, interlace above. Again, deep inhale. Can you keep going, inhale? Pause. Good, exhale back to downward dog. Okay. Now, you could choose to go through the Vinyasa pattern here if you'd like. So let's go. Inhale, plank. You can pause for a moment, and then exhale, lower down. Inhale, upward dog. You can see how people tend to rush these. Inhale deeply. Pause. Exhale back, downward dog. Let's do the other side of this warrior pattern. Left leg back, inhale. Exhale and step. Plant the back foot. And inhale, reach up. Interlace above. Pause. Then exhale, open it out. Second warrior. Pivot to the high lunge again. Inhale in it. Interlace above. Still inhaling. Pause. Then exhale, back to downward dog. Good. Now let's do breakaway to a little pigeon, right knee forward. So we'll just do a little breathing in the pigeon. So your right knee forward, left leg straight back. Exhale, touch your forehead to the floor. Then inhale and lift your heart. Maybe walk your hands back a little more. And then drop your chin in. Exhale, full forward. Inhale slowly, lift your heart. Keep squaring off towards the front. Drop your chin in. Exhale. Okay, step it back to downward dog. And we'll switch. Pigeon on the other side. Square off towards the front. Right leg straight back. And then exhale, touch your forehead down. Inhale, lift your heart. Pause at the peak. And exhale. Inhale, lift your heart. Pause. And exhale. Release. Step it back again. Now if you want to go into the Vinyasa pattern, you can. So you go inhale, plank. Lower down. Upward dog. Downward dog. Okay, so I'm going to have to wrap up pretty soon here, but I'm just going to take you to a couple of last flows. Just come to a plank again, and just pivot and open, inhale, reach until you can go into side plank. Then exhale, back to plank. Pivot your heels. Inhale, open. You can step into a side plank. Exhale, back to plank. And then inhale, go upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Let's come through to sitting. So you just hop or step forward and bring your feet wider than your mat. Drop your knees to one side and the other hand behind you. Behind and lift. Inhale. Again, reach. Go emphasis on the inhale and exhale. Come all the way to the other side. So you just bring knees across. Inhale, reach. Open it up. Good. Exhale. Let's do that one more time. You go all the way across. And inhale, reach. Find that deep inhale and pause. Exhale. Switch to the other side. And behind you, inhale, lift. Good. And release. So now just drop your knees to the first side. Bring that back foot in. And so what we're going to do is just turn this twist gently. So you have one foot in the Virasana position, the other foot just like a pigeon pose. Turn and look back. Keep lengthening up, lifting through the sternum. Good. Now, take that foot that's in front of you, just bring it up and fold straight out over that foot. Like you can rest your head in the arch of your foot. Good. Slowly sit up and let's bring the knees the other way. And bring that back foot in, the foot close to your thigh, and then go to the twist towards that knee that's out to the side. Right? Just go across, keep lengthening up, keep grounding evenly. The back hand comes in close towards your tailbone. Okay, and then after being there a couple of breaths, bring that front foot out a little further and lean towards it. Just letting go into that nice, relaxing yin position. Okay, and then sit up, and we'll just do a couple last patterns, and then I'm just going to wrap up here. So we'll go into a tabletop or reverse plank, half reverse plank, so have your feet hip width, hands about a foot behind you. Inhale and lift. Again, we're going to go long inhale, and then pause at the end. Exhale. Just touch down and kick your legs out. Good. Navasana. Then plant the heels. Inhale, lift. And pause at the end, really press your heels down, drop your chin in. And then exhale and kick out. Good, now come onto your back. Bring your heels in. Then we'll go to a bridge pose here. Long inhale as you come up. Press your hands, shoulders shrug into the ground. Pause. Exhale and roll the spine down. Just kick your legs up for a moment and lift your head. Lift your hips off the ground. Good, and then bring the heels in. Inhale, lift your hips. Stay here, you can interlace your fingers behind your back. Just do a couple rounds of your breath where you lengthen, expand more through the ribs, through the chest. And then hold and really feel that Jalandhara Bandha where you connect the hold into your throat, focus into your brow. Okay, whenever you're ready, slowly come back down, bring your knees in. Then gently rock forward, sitting up, find your easy cross-legged position. Take your left hand into Jnana Mudra, thumb and index fingertips touching. Right hand, you're going to fold the first two fingers down, the middle and index fingers down. Bring the other fingertips to the bridge of your nose. Exhale completely. Through both nostrils. Then inhale through the left. Just feeling the energy flow through that left side. Then pause and focus right into the center of the brow again. You can even press all your fingertips right towards the brow. Exhale through both nostrils. Then inhale on the right, so just block the left side. Really expanding through that whole right side. Pause at the end. Again, just bring your fingertips right towards the bridge of the nose and the brow meeting point. Focus there. Good, and then when you're ready, release. Both hands in Jnana Mudra, your wisdom mudra. Exhaling all the way out, focusing down low, deep, and then we'll do one more deep inhale. Expanding through the ribs, through the chest, all the way up. See if you can mimic the feeling that you had in the bridge pose, where your chest is expanding, the chin is in, you pause, focus into the center of the head, just harmonizing, holding that positive image, thought. And then bring the palms together in front of your heart. Let your head bow towards your heart. Thank you so much. Namaste. Have a great day. There you go. Enjoy. Good to see everybody. Now I actually can see who's here. Have a good one.